This episode of Faux Pals is sponsored by Jeopardy! Jeopardy! Watch episodes alone and then rewatch them with friends to look really smart. Jeopardy!
I didn't know then, but I know now. Chuck and Murph are faux pals. Chuck and Murph are faux pals.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Chuck R.
And I'm Murph P.
Welcome back to Faux Pals, the show about fake friends, but very real friendship. Let's just get to the introductions.
Yeah, hey everybody, we all know Chuck, the grass kisser, the skin talker, Eric Clapton Jr., the pushpin Slim Jim, the Lego LaMelo. It's his birthday today, so let's all shout out. Happy birthday to
Happy birthday,
Chuck.
Me. And, joining us on the pod today is, you love him, you know him. He's the mayor of Podcast Square, Satan's favorite mayor, Mr. Boom Shakalaka, Shakalaka Boom Mister, the king of the court and the mayor of the bleachers, Chuck R.
You get 10 nicknames?
Yeah, those are...
And I'm Murph, and I don't have any nicknames.
All right, so I know you guys are all excited for the first game we're going to play, and so am I. It's a new one that we're debuting, and I think I don't think we've repeated a game except for Foley Challenge.
Foley Challenge is our classic game.
Yeah, it's word search. So many words in here, where do I begin? I see this one, I'm about to go in. Where the words at, word search. Where the words at, word search.
Hey, that's nice. That's awesome. As always, here on Faux Pals, any song that we play has never been heard before by the other host. So that's awesome. I like that.
Do you want to hear the alternative that I
do
in between?
Yeah.
Words just wanna be found. Words wanna be found.
I think that you picked the obvious winner because that's garbage. That's bad.
Yeah. All right.
Where are the words at? All right, Chuck, explain the rules.
So I'm going to give kind of a conglomerate of letters that don't really make sense, but hidden inside them is, I'll say, 3 secret words. And he has to try to figure out what they are.
Okay.
Marker. Was your toothpaste? A bumblebee. All right, Murph.
Okay. Now that I've had it laid out in front of me, I can start finding these words. All right. First of all, is there a theme to this puzzle?
Yeah. Household objects.
Okay. So I'm replaying the word search in my mind's ear, and I'm finding the word bumblebee.
Okay, yeah, that's one of them.
Okay. Heck yeah. I'm oh gosh, this is hard. Marker, just found marker.
Oh, let's go. Ding.
Okay.
Second one more.
Josh Brolin. Oh God. Sorry, I thought that's how you spelled Brolin. Toothpaste.
Yeah. Hooray.
Yay. Word search. Nice.
Sweet. Great job.
Thank you.
All right, my turn. Is there a theme for this one? Should I look?
Yes.
Yeah.
There is. Okay, here it goes. tweezers, gun, race car, broth. Okay. You get all that?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the theme of this one?
Yes, there is a theme.
Okay. I think I heard you say race car.
You did.
Yes, but I don't know if it's the front way or if it's you know when you're doing a word search and you can kind of see it. It's like I don't know if this is the backwards version. So I'm gonna say race car backwards, and it's also written forwards too.
That's true. Race car is
cool.
written like that.
Sweet. Shoot. Oh shoot. Gun. Yeah.
Gun. Yeah.
Okay. That's one. And tweezers.
Oh, dude, you were fast on that.
Yeah.
Your parents got you hooked on phonics.
They did. It was easy to figure out because I just realized the rest of it sounds like garbage, like nonsense. And the others are words.
That's good. That actually was the theme of this one was garbage nonsense with words in between. Run that track.
So many words in here, where do I begin? I see this one, I'm about to go in. Where the words at, words at, word search. Where the words at, word search.
And now we have a very, very special guest to the podcast, our first guest ever. I think Murph made a song to introduce. So take it away, Murph.
Dr. Sawyer Linford, he gives advice. He's the best. Now listen. Now come on, baby, listen to Sawyer Linford's advice. Yeah, it's Sawyer Linford.
So
Hold on. One note on the song.
Yeah.
Starts as Cupid Shuffle. Clock that immediately.
It ends as Cupid Shuffle also.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
We did a Cupid Shuffle.
You know, that part of the song? Anyway, please welcome our next guest, our first guest ever, social media guru, Sawyer Linford.
Sawyer Linford at your service. Brand ambassador.
Thank you. Brand ambassador. Thank you for joining us, Sawyer. We brought you on today.
Brand?
Yeah, which brands? Tell us about your career.
Sure. Name one.
Puma.
I didn't. Not that one. Keep going.
Shell gas station?
I auditioned. Didn't get it. Name another.
The Chicago Field Museum.
Close. Have you heard of Spindrift?
Spindrift. Yeah, I have a Spindrift.
That one. I'm talking to some people there. Thank you for having me. I'm here to help you guys with your brand, your social media accounts, anything you need.
That's awesome.
Yeah, at the young age of 22, graduated from college.
That's a good age. That's a good age.
That's about normal age to graduate.
It's a classic age.
Moved to LA in 2016. Right, Trump. Am I right? Not to get political.
He did become president that time.
Yeah, he was elected. Yeah.
But since
elected, right?
We all know what really happened.
What really happened?
What you're asking? No, we know what happened.
Oh, right. He was the president.
Yeah, he was elected.
Sometimes I try to forget.
But since then,
hashtag liberal podcast.
But thanks for, we got to work on that. I'd be brought on to fix your image, to improve your image. Since.
Thank you. Yeah, we've been putting out this pod. This is episode number 4, and the numbers just aren't where we'd like them to be.
Well, if you heed my advice, you should see those numbers doubled, because since 2016, I've represented the likes of Stephen Baldwin, my neighbor Totoro, Daniel Baldwin, among others.
Oh, you live next to Totoro? That's awesome.
Yeah, no, cool guy. He needs to cool it on the booze. But
I hear he has a cool pool.
I haven't.
Does he ever let you swim?
I haven't seen it. And can we swear on this pod?
Yeah.
I haven't
swear.
Fucking seen it. But, I currently reside in Beverly Hills with my dog Chunk, and
Oh, Chunk. That sounds a lot like Chuck.
Sounds
How
like
does that make
Chuck.
you feel, Chuck?
Makes me feel a little like a dog, but we can keep going.
hey, after the advice I give. You'll be barking for me. Let's end this. This leads directly into my first point. May I?
Please.
Yes, please.
The social media page needs more sex. You need to tantalize your audience. Look through the Instagram. I didn't find any nip.
Yeah, go for it.
That's
Okay.
true. That's true. It's mostly sternum.
Point.
I don't know if that's really for us. We kind of we're trying to show this to our families and stuff.
Yeah. Our brand is mostly we're good boys.
Sure, but if you want to broaden your audience, you need the sex appeal. And right now you're covering up. 2025, release the nipple. First point, show nip.
Okay.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind.
I'm
keep
getting
that
a
in
good
mind.
vibe that you're liking this so far. So I'll continue. Create a page. It's like an exclusive page where subscribers need to pay you.
Oh, like Patreon?
Well, no, because you need to. Well, it's like Patreon, but instead of I don't know, extra episodes or extra content. Well, you will do extra content, but here's the thing. Feet pics, butt pics, nips, maybe some videos.
So nips on public and
No,
private.
well, this is private. Only your subscriber. It's like.
But still nips on the Instagram
Yeah.
too.
Oh, okay.
The nips on the
Well,
Instagram.
yeah. So that's level 1, but this paid
Yeah.
subscription is the next step. So only your It's only for your fans.
like heavier
yes.
nip.
Mm-hmm.
This sounds like OnlyFans. Does anyone else think this sounds like OnlyFans?
Exactly.
I don't know what that is.
Well, you're gonna create it because only your fans will be able to see your content if they pay.
Whoa.
It's not porn. It's advertising.
That's true.
And do we still get
Okay.
to do fun songs,
I mean, sure.
or is it mostly butt
Well,
pics?
from my experience,
No,
the people only want the butt pics on these type of sites. But
But what if we try to do something innovative with it? Like we try to create a beat with our bodies, if that makes sense.
like ham
hey,
boning.
as long as you show some skin, I'm happy.
Oh yeah, you're happy.
Yeah. Well, the collective me. You know what I'm saying?
The royal me.
Yeah. All right. So that's it.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
it.
Okay.
No. That's it for the tantalizing stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
I can see
Okay.
that working.
Yeah, I'm still. We'll talk about it. We'll think about it. What else you got for
Okay,
us?
if you want to switch gears, what brings in the most numbers?
Foley challenge.
Yeah, I think people tune in for the game we play.
Yeah,
Foley challenge.
people like spin the bottle.
That was the audience of the past. I agree with you. But this new audience, you need a viral hit movie.
Okay.
What is that? What is it
What
like?
does that mean?
Yeah, what does that
I'll
mean?
answer your question with another question. What was the biggest hit of the last 5 years?
Avatar: Way of
Oppenheimer?
Water.
You're close.
Avatar: Shape of Water.
Is this another sex thing?
Well, I promise, no, it's not. Well, maybe. But
Avengers: Endgame.
you're almost
Yeah,
there.
is it a bit?
Benedict Cumberbatch is in this one.
Okay, this is kind of becoming... I didn't know we were going to be doing a guessing game.
The power of the dog. This time, here's my idea. Okay, let's talk.
Yeah, let's talk.
I'm in on this.
The Power of the Dog 2. This time, it's personal.
Wait, and this is...
I thought that would hit more.
That's supposed to help us get more viewers to our podcast.
How are we involved in the film?
So here's my logic, right? The first movie, smash hit, Jane Campion.
Oh, of course.
So you need to bring in more numbers. What brings in more numbers than a sequel? The Power of the Dog 2. This time it's personal. Did I stutter?
And that's not a sequel.
No, it is. It's the sequel.
Oh, okay.
The Power of the Dog 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What brings in more viewers than any normal sequel?
So
this specific sequel.
Sequels always go further. So in the first one, it's all subtext. It's all implied, and it's up to your interpretation, right?
Sure, I didn't see
This
it.
time we.
I'm guessing. He sounds like he knows what he's talking about.
This time we show it. We show all of it. Full on. Just we show the actors can be doubles, but we show the sex. We show the nip. We show everything because that's what the people want.
I feel like this guy wants to see our nip real.
I'm telling you. This is what the people want.
It's what the people feel. It's what the culture feeling.
Point 4, new podcast.
Is that what?
Like a spin-off, or we just stop doing this one?
You should do a new podcast completely. Ditch this one. You should review movies because people want movie reviews, but you should review bad ones, and you should say like how the hell did this get the green light? It should be like who made this film and how and why did it get the green light?
And once we make Power of the Dog 2, we can review it on this podcast.
Yeah, so it becomes a rewatch podcast also.
So the movie gets more attention from the podcast, and the podcast gets more attention from the movie. It's kind of like how magnets work.
Sure, synchronicity, and you add some sex to that. You add some full again. You know, times are changing. We can show nip now. Men can.
We're allowed to do that.
Men can. Men presenting people can also show that. The MPAA, they like to throw around their rules, but we're here to change that.
Sawyer, is that why you have
we're here to
your
change
shirt
that
off right now? Is that why you're not wearing a shirt?
Yeah. Most of the people we do meetings with wear shirts.
Well, here's the thing: it's a bit hot in here, and I do keep it. I do keep it at a cool 90, but that's because I'm all about the immersion. I don't believe in shirts. I don't believe my clients should wear shirts either.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Oh, that is so much more freeing.
Unrelated. I'm just gonna screen record if that's okay.
Yeah, that sounds
Well,
fine.
I actually keep recording for the podcast.
As long
You
as
don't have
for
to do it.
yeah, as long as it's for the
All
brand.
right, you have my email, so you can send that video file at your earliest convenience. Questions, concerns.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
What if I think the nudity and the sex idea is great, but what if that actually ends up turning people off? I mean, we lose listeners.
poor choice of words. Nip doesn't usually turn people off. It's usually the opposite.
That's a good
Speaking
point.
from personal experience, that's on. But to answer your question, can we swear on this pod?
I believe we have.
Fuck them.
Yeah,
Fuck them. If they're turned off, fuck them. I don't care.
Not
guess
the
that's
audience
true.
we want, I
You need-
guess.
The audience who pays are the audience who want it.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got it. So, okay. So just to recap, on Instagram, we post nipple.
Yes.
On OnlyFans, we post nipple and
Yep.
butt.
And then we
That's a good name. It should be only
Nipple and butt. Chuck and Murph, nipple
Chuck
and
and
butt.
Murph. Only
Chuck and Murph and nipple and butt.
the site should be called "Only Subscribers Can See Chuck and Murph." It should be it should be only wait. It should be only our fans can see the butt of Chuck and Murph.
okay.
Writing that down. Okay, and then we
And we
ditch this
make
podcast.
Power of the Dog too.
where we do power of the dog.
This
too.
time
This
it's
time-
personal.
This time is
Personal.
personal.
Um,
And then we review that movie on our podcast.
How long is that going to take to make?
That's good.
well,
With the power of AI,
true.
these AI, we could just use AI to make
Okay.
our movie.
AI doesn't quite.
That's what the fans
but
like.
You can get AI only goes so far. If you want to really show it, you need flesh and blood.
Okay, I like that take.
And blood.
Wait, no, you won't show the blood. I mean, if that's what your subscribers are into. I mean, I'm
Wait.
certainly not. I mean, the people I know aren't.
Our movie is an OnlyFans
hemophiliacs.
exclusive.
Exactly, only your fans. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, this has been Advice with Sawyer Linford.
Thank you. I'm on. I'm on socials, Sawyer Linford, Nip Lover 40, and you can. I'm ready to work. I'm open. I'm open to work. I have none. I have literally none right now.
All right. Stick around for Foley Challenge.
I'm gonna create a sound and let it play out. Create a sound and play it loud. We making folio, leo, leo. We making folio, leo, leo.
You are now rocking with Chuck and Murph.
And Sawyer.
And Sawyer.
Yeah, boy
Bitch.
and Sawyer. Yeah, bitch. Hey guys, it's Foley Challenge. Three-way Foley Challenge. Three-way.
We're kind of heating the advice already.
Three-way, that's how I like it. Yeah.
Yeah. In today's Foley Challenge, you guys know the rules. I'm gonna give a challenge to Sawyer. Sawyer's gonna give one to Chuck. Chuck's gonna give one to me, and we each have 2 minutes to go get stuff in the rooms that we're in to recreate this soundscape. Okay, Chuck.
Yeah.
You want to give me
Murph,
my
for your Foley challenge, I want you to create the sound of traveling back in time.
Ooh,
That could
traveling
either be-
back in time.
Yeah, either a TARDIS or a DeLorean or whatever you want.
Okay. Now I'm going to give my challenge to Sawyer. Sawyer, you must create the sound of a glue factory.
Okay.
And Sawyer, your challenge for Chuck.
Chuck,
Yes.
your challenge, if you choose to accept it, Edward Scissorhands wrapping Christmas presents.
Oh,
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I'm looking at scissors right in front of me, so.
Came unprepared.
All right.
Okay. All right. Now we have 2 minutes and break.
This episode of Faux Pals is brought to you by Instagram Stories. Instagram Stories, the only way I'll ever remember your birthday.
Murph, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go back in I'll go back in time first. My Foley challenge, of course, is the sound of going back in time. So here that goes. And action. It's not done. Whoa! 1862! And scene.
That was great. Can you give us that was very impressive. Can you give us a Foley breakdown?
Yeah, I was just kind of like coughing a little bit.
All right, cool.
That's what my cough sounds like.
Sawyer, do you want to take us to your Foley challenge?
Sure.
And let's remind people.
Yes, my Foley challenge is the sound of a glue factory.
Take it away.
Okay. Hey, Johnny, pour that viscous bicarbonate in that metal vat to create glue. It's in the vat, sticky. Now, that is going to cost you extra. I'm still on the clock.
Oh, no. That's advice. Use that as advice.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's great. You want to give us a Foley breakdown?
Sure, yeah. I poured some of my Spindrift callback to some into this little small Stanley cup that my wife got from the Hartford, Connecticut, Bradley Airport. So,
oh, you're married. That's nice. That's nice.
Job.
So your job got you that?
Yeah.
My wife, or as she doesn't like me to call her, my boss.
Hey, Borat's back. My wife.
Borat's back.
Borat 3. This time, we show it. All right, Chuck, I think you're up, Chuck.
Okay, this is Edward Scissorhands wrapping a Christmas present. I blew it again. Fuck. That's mine.
Hell yeah.
Nice, Chuck.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't have to ask. Do you want to give us a Foley breakdown?
I feel like you do have to ask. Everyone else got to explain. I got these scissors and then I cut some paper together.
All right. Feel like I didn't have to ask.
Well, it's a podcast.
Yeah, you wasted about 30 seconds of my time.
Yeah, it will cost you even more, too. Time wasted goes double.
All right, guys. Hey, thank you for tuning into Faux Pals. I guess this is the last episode before we start our movie watching podcast, our movie review podcast.
And the last episode before we start our only subscriber nudity.
Our only fans can see our butts page.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Special thank you to Sawyer Linford. You can find him on all socials. If you want to repeat where we can find you again, Sawyer?
Sawyer Nipper, excuse me. Sawyer Linford Nip Lover 44 on Instagram, TikTok.
Oh, you still have TikTok?
Yep. It's not banned here in Canada. Wait, I said I was in LA. Sorry, I'm just trying to be funny. Go back. Let's see. What the hell was I saying? Okay.
And I think, thank you guys for listening.
Thank you guys for listening.
Fuck.
We'll see you next week.
I love you.
All right, love you.
Peace.
Chuck and Murph are faux pals.